Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to make a video discussing what I've been playing. You'll probably notice the video quality is a little bit better and it's not recording on my phone, and that's because I finally got a capture card. And I'll be making more videos of PS4 gameplay, maybe some Xbox One gameplay, but probably mostly PS4 because I've been playing a lot of PS4 games because I recently got one. But I wanted to talk about the games that I've been playing. Now, and obviously, I've played so many games this year, this video would get way too long. I'm just going to talk about what really stood out to me. And what I think is probably the best game I played this year is Spider-Man. Spider-Man PS4. The only game I can compare it to in terms of enjoyment of 100%ing is probably Far Cry 3. I loved Far Cry 3 so much, and 100%ing it was some of the most fun I had in a video game. There are some features from the PS2 game of Spider-Man that I wish it had, like the little girl losing its balloon and getting it for her. I thought that was a lot of fun, and the pizza delivery missions were fun. I know they didn't really implement the pizza delivering part of Spider-Man in the newer one, but still, like, I don't know, just doing it as a side quest, that would have been kind of cool. The web swinging in the older game was kind of, it was better. Because, just like some of the features, like pulling back and launching yourself, or swinging around the crane, which was really cool. I'm really excited to play Miles Morales. I'm still working on Spider-Man. I'm 94% through the main campaign, and then I'm going to start the DLC. But I'm just loving Spider-Man PS4 so much. Which is also what obviously, as you can see, is the gameplay of this video. I've also been playing Uncharted, which is really fun. I'm currently on the 4th one, and I'm enjoying it a lot, but it's kind of sad that I'm almost done with it. I'm on the, after this I only have Lost Legacy, but yeah, Uncharted is so fun to me. It took me a while to realize why I liked it so much until like the third or second game, which I realized it was just a third-person shooter a platformer disguised as a third-person shooter, and platformer being my favorite genre, it makes sense why I love it so much. And just the set pieces are really good. Spoiler though, like, I don't know, skip 30 seconds ahead or something. I don't know what the timestamp's going to be. But I wish they actually did kill Sully. Not because I hate him, but because his death felt so impactful. And then revealing it was a hallucination kind of annoyed me. I felt like, I don't know. I love Sully as a character. But, I don't know, his death not actually happening felt, I don't know how to describe it. But I wish they would have actually killed him. It would have gave a lot more oomph to the story, and it would have gave Nathan more of a reason to leave the thing. Like, he's tired of losing people, so he leaves. One of the main reasons he leaves is because of Sully dying. But now I don't want to talk about all AAA games because that would make the video very boring. But so I'm going to talk about an indie game, and that indie game being it's a roguelike that I really recommend, and it's great. It's called Going Under. If you have Game Pass, it's on there. So if you have you should just download it. It's small. You're already paying for Game Pass, so you don't have to pay for the game. It's a commentary on the modern tech industry and the issues that plague it, like Bitcoin, dating apps, etc. And the gameplay is just overall very fun. You just pick up stuff and you beat the crap out of little guys. The game isn't too long, only about 8 hours. And if you do the story, so not too much invest. If you only do the story, that's you're not investing too much. I'm pretty sure it's AgroCrab's first video game they've made, and I'm looking forward to the rest they make. Then there's A Short Hike, which the name implies is a short game. It's about reaching the top of a mountain. It will only last you about 2 hours if you get up there. If you straight up beeline it. But the real enjoyment comes from the characters and seeing their little quirks. But if I would have to complain, it'd be that it's too short. But really, what got me to try it was that it was I wouldn't have to commit so much. It would be over before I know it. And it was a cheap game, only like $8, so yeah, and it's just a great game to play on Switch. Like, it's made for Switch. If you have not played A Short Hike, I really recommend it. Like, you don't have much to lose. Next I want to talk about is another AAA game, but it's a Musou game. It's Pirate Warriors 4. That game was great to me. I got every achievement for the game, and it was so much fun. But sadly, after the main story and the important side quests, the game just gets very repetitive, and there's not much reason to go back. The online's also dead, so you can't really play online. I spent about 24 hours in the game, and I really enjoyed it. I don't regret that time I spent. But I wish they would add DLC missions. That would really increase the game's longevity. I just want a One Piece game that gets updates. That's if they would have kept updating the game, it would be the perfect One Piece game to me. They should have just added some, like the DLC is cool, like freaking what's his face, Odin. He's probably one of my favorite characters to play. But yeah, I wish they would have added more DLC. They would add some DLC missions, which they only did DLC characters, sadly. And lastly, I'm going to be talking about Resident Evil 8. And this was what I thought was going to be Game of the Year for me. It got beat out by Spider-Man. Because I didn't expect to get a PS4 this year. But it's phenomenal. And it's not a very scary game, except for Dollhouse, obviously, which terrified the crap out of me. But I absolutely loved it. I played it so many times. I did the speedrunning achievement and everything. I got most achievements. I only stopped because the knife run pissed me off, but maybe I'll go back and get the rest of the achievements sooner or later. Maybe when the DLC comes out and I download it again to play the DLC, maybe I'll go for all the achievements. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. And that's all. See you guys later.